Alrighty then, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. This is Scott Spot, and today we are going to continue our one of 8 value box opening for the Marvel Chrome 2026. And hopefully this one will come out a little bit better than the first video with the volume, and hopefully you've got a better view of everything that's cooking. So we had a couple of good hits in box, technically 2 of 8, with a fanfare card, a couple of ray waves, and a few other niceties. Nothing crazy yet. The fanfares are still great though. That package looks a little bubbled. Maybe that's going to be the magic pack. So we're going to come back to him. So 8 packs to go. Let's get this party started. All right. So pack number 1. And I think I mentioned in the other one, my goal, I have a lot of packs, but I am really looking to just collect the series and enjoy myself. I'm not really in it for the money, I'm in it for love of the game. I mean, if I get a great hit, who knows what might happen, but that's where I'm at. So let's see what we've got in pack 1. We're starting off with a Hawkeye. Hey, not bad. He looks good. Basic Hawkeye. And it looks like, oh wait, might be giving things away. Looks like we have a first appearance of Dragonfire. Okay, she looks wonderful as well. And then we'll go and put her to the side. And oh, it looks like, oh, we have, this is my first numbered of the packs, or of the boxes. So we've got 10 of 50 Silver Sable on a gold refractor. Looks absolutely gorgeous. So there we go. Make sure you get a good shot of her. That is a excellent hit. I'm going to put her to the side for a second. And then finally a Silk, which is a dupe for me for my basics. So let's go ahead and quickly get these guys covered up. And we'll go ahead and start with this one. 10 of 50, that is great. I'm so excited to get my first numbered. And then we have our Dragonfire, which I know I've seen some people, they don't necessarily protect or wrap their first appearance cards. Not really excited by those, but oh my lord, this thing does not want to go in today. But I'm happy with it, and I will go ahead and put a hard case on Miss Sable, so that way you guys in the comments aren't yelling at me for not doing that. So all right, so we got Miss Silver Sable, and we're going to go ahead and keep our first appearance of Dragonfire up there until we get something cooler. So maybe the bloated package wasn't the magic box, but we'll see. All right, so let's go ahead and look at pack 2. This is already starting out to be a wonderful opening. I can't complain. So pack 2, we're going to go ahead and mix it up a little bit. Let's see what we got. We got my boy, the Grandmaster. He showed up in my first video. Still love the design of this card. It just makes him look so intimidating. I just love the card throw, and it just looks great. It looks like we picked up a Elektra. Looking sleek and beautiful. That's beautiful. I like it. We're going to go ahead and move her to the side. It's a basic, but still great card. And there's America Chavez. Funny, if you played Marvel Contest of Champions, which is one of my games, I love her as a champ, so I enjoy having her as a card. All right, and there we have our One World Under Doom. Okay, our lightning backdrop. Looks good. I like it. Let's go ahead and put a small soft sleeve on this one for the moment. And we'll go ahead and prop that up there as well. Okay. All right. So pack 2 down. Let's go ahead and get into pack 3. So pack 3, let's see what we got going here. In pack 3, let's see what we got. A little mixy. And it's Nimrod. I think this is the third Nimrod I've picked up. So from the pack that I opened off camera, the second pack that's on video, and then number 3. So they really want me to have a Nimrod. Here he is. Oh, there it is. I saw someone else open her, and I was really hoping I can get myself a Black Cat in any variation. And Black Cat is looking excellent. That is a good looking card. So call that a win. And let's see what we've got. Looks like we're going to have a Ray Wave of Captain Britain. Okay. Not mad at that. Looks good. And then finally, oh, there's my girl, Rogue. I actually already pulled a Rogue on my off-camera opening, so it's good to see her show up on camera. She's just looks incredible, and I love the fact that she's throwing around a couple of Gambits cards. This is just a great card. I love this one. And then, of course, you know, there's still that new... People love Rogue, but even more people love Rogue when they see her in X-Men 97, so it's just great. All right. So far so good. Whoops. And we had an accident. There we go. Everybody's back up. Still in the game. All right. Let's see what else we're doing here. We are now at the halfway point. Pack number 4. Let's see what we've got. And if you jump into the comments, if you're actually watching this channel, well, first of all, thank you. But more importantly, if there's something you're really hoping to hit, what is the thing you're looking for? I'm honestly hoping to hit just the Nightcrawler. Nothing crazy, just really looking forward to a Nightcrawler of any variation. He's my favorite character of all Marvel. So we've got Toxin looking all gross and grody. So first one, and then our next one will be an Adam Warlock basic. Okay. You know, now it's one of the things I've noticed on a few of these cards. You can see some imperfections in the, you know, so maybe a little quality control issue, but I've seen a couple where as soon as I've opened a pack, I can see scratch lines on the basic cards. It's unfortunate, but still, I'm still beyond impressed with the series. And then we get a White Tiger. And then finally, a first appearance of Lady Henrietta. And if I recall, I don't know a lot about her, but I believe she's an X-Men character or from the X-Men series. Yes, that's right, from the Bayou. Yes. So she's pretty cool. And they give her a really interesting backstory now that she's coming back to mind. So we got Lady Henrietta there. All right. Let's see. Now we are coming into the second half. All right, with the second half, let's see what we got. And I got to remember to try to keep my volume up. So let's see what's going on. And the second half, we are going to, well, we know we're getting a Scarlet Witch apparently, so let's go ahead and flip it. We have Vulcan, so this is a dupe pull for me, but it's okay. I like him as a basic. Ooh, we have a Shang-Chi, so spoiler alert from my off-camera box. I did get Shang-Chi as a Ray Wave, so I'm really excited about that one. And then we've got my girl, the Scarlet Witch. She looks great, but she's also a duplicate for my basics. And this is my first Human Torch. It's a basic, but it's still the Torch. He rocks. So good call on that one. All right, so that was the first pack that didn't have any real magic in it, but still some cards that I didn't have yet. So I'm excited because once again, I am trying to collect the entire set. So let's see what this is, pack number 6 brings me. And as I said in my other video, I have about 8 of the value boxes that I'm opening. I have 4 mega boxes currently in hand, and I've got about another 5 on the way. So, and I try to ethically source my card purchases, so I try to split it up between different stores when I can find them. I try to find them in the wild. I don't buy from the secondary market. And I try to buy, I've been trying to buy it spaced out so that way other people that want to get into the hobby or just want to collect some cards can have a shot. So I really have been trying to quote unquote ethically source, and like if I get a box or two, wait a week, or you know, I've waited almost a week between some of these purchases from different vendors, and I've tried to go to several different vendors. All right, enough of that. So let's see what we got. All right, so it looks like the hit's going to be a first appearance of Hellgate. I actually just pulled him in the last video, so I guess they really want me to have him. Then we have a U.S. Agent. Probably one of my least favorite characters. I don't know why. Just never been a fan of him. And we've got a 65 Fantastic Gears, Valeria Richards. And then second pull I got of Kraven the Hunter. So we've got a couple of new guys here. We'll go ahead and do this with Valeria here. Get her into double protection. Can never be too protected. All right, so we'll go ahead and put her in. Go ahead and move our first appearance of Dragonfire down. Move you up to the top spot, and no, we already have you, Hellgate, but we'll go ahead and put a little sleeve over you just in case. All right, down to the final two. Let's see what we pull. All right, so final two. Let's see who shows up here. I also wouldn't mind a Sunspot. I love Sunspot. Sunspot would be another excellent card. So let's see who we get here. And then we got She-Hulk. So, and I kind of saw a little peek, so I know we got a Ray Wave coming up, but let's see which type it is. We have a She-Hulk. We have an Electro. I think I'm 3 for 3 with Electros so far. So we have an Electro. Looks good. Ooh, Arachnic. Arachnic. That's a new one. I've never seen him again before. I'm not up to speed on that one, and it's a first appearance, so we'll call that a win. And then, holy cow, yes, the man, Remy. We have a Ray Wave Gambit, and it looks like it's just your basic Ray Wave, but still Gambit in a Ray Wave. He's such a popular character. I'm really excited to have this card. And of course, you know, episode 6 of X-Men 97, for those that know, the man reminded us why he's the man. So that is, I'm excited for that. I love Gambit so much. He's going to go ahead and get a hard case too. Get in there. All right. I think Gambit's going to unseat my One World Under Doom. It's one of my faves for this pool. You know there's room for more in the family. We'll go ahead and put Doom back up there. He's Doom. You don't put Doom just on the table. And we'll go ahead and put a final one cover on Arachnics, and then we're going to go and look at this bloated pack. I'm hoping it's a little bloated because it's just full of goodness, but probably just air. So, all right. All right. Last pack magic. Let's see what we get. All right, here we go. Come on. Big money, no whammy. All right, let's see what we pulled. Arcade. Got him in the last pack. Still not a fan of the design. I don't know why. Just this one just doesn't hit for me. Shuri. And I'm going to say that is a beautiful rendition of Shuri. I love this one. That looks really, really good. So there we go. Oh, Cyclops, who, let's face it, is X-Men 97 finally did this man justice, and people realize what a man Cyclops is. So glad I have him to round out the rest of my X-Men. And then finally, no last pack magic. Unfortunately, looks like we got Spidey 2099, which is still a great looking card, but can't complain. I'm gonna put Cyclops back on top. So, all right, let's do a final roundup and see who we pulled. So we got, once again, the 65 Fantastic Gears with Valeria, not bad. The One World Under Doom. Of course, the Gambit. Okay, so we got the Gambit Ray Wave. Of course, we saw Arachnics. Dragonfire's first appearance. Hellgate first appearance. A lot of first appearances. The Lady Henrietta, which I still love that design. Pulled a Captain Britain Ray Wave. Not bad. And of course, the The big dog of this pull is going to be the number 10 of 50 Silver Sable with the gold refractor. So that is absolutely a win. We're going to call this box a success, and then we will see you on the next pull. Thanks for stopping by.